Welcome to Spiritual Success, the podcast. I'm your host, Cynthia Stant. As a dedicated student of metaphysics, I have skillfully honed my intuition, mastered the art of meditation, and cultivated a disciplined spiritual practice that has led me to become a multi-seven-figure top sales producer. Today, I work with thousands of business professionals, entrepreneurs, and their teams to up-level their sales game and create magic in their business and life. On this show, you will see that all success truly happens when you authentically align with your intuition. So come, be vulnerable, be open-minded, and allow success to pour through you here on Spiritual Success. Hello, successful souls. So one of the things that I am most proud of and what I do with my clients is energetic embodiment work. And very often people will ask me, what does that even mean? I get it. So let's go over what that means and what you can be doing now to really make sure that you are embodying your inner feminine beast. Again, your inner feminine beast is the highest version of yourself, your fullest potential. She is everything that you desire. She already exists because you don't have to create her. Nothing's created, nothing's destroyed. You just have to align with her. You have to let go of past beliefs, programming, conditioning that helps you to not see her clearly. So really lifting that veil and seeing that it's through her that all of your desires, manifestations will come here into the physical. Again, your inner feminine beast, I like to say, is the version of you that has the courage, the power, the clarity, and the strength, not only to get things done, but to truly see them through. So this is what we're talking about here. And embodiment work is how you experience her in the physical. So when we talk about embodiment work, I not only want to go over what it means, but I also want to really have you walk away today with ideas on how you can start implementing this now to experience your fullest, highest self every single day and make moves and shifts and create that ripple effect that really is going to leave that legacy. So I want to really go over, if we actually Googled and looked up the definition of embodiment, what does it mean to embody? This definition, I have it right here, is be an expression of or give a tangible form. So taking something that is not tangible and giving it a tangible form. Taking something from the spiritual realm and bringing it here into the physical. How do we do this? So, when you are meditating, and I know you meditate, right? If you're working with me, if you're following me, if you come inside the Spiritual Success Already Facebook group, you can take the Mastering Meditation free, completely complimentary workshop all about what it is, how to do it, how to get better at it. But meditation truly to me is the art of doing nothing. It's not guided. It's not visioning. All of those are important, can go hand in hand. It's not praying. That's separate too. It's the art of being still. It's the art of being in full observation and awareness, not judging or labeling, but it's controlling your thoughts so your thoughts don't control you. And what happens is when you open yourself to receive, you follow the Successful Soul System, which, by the way, is my meditation, and I have a guided version of that available for you. All you have to do is subscribe to this podcast, leave an honest review, 2-3 sentences, take a screenshot of that and send that into my team at info@cynthiastant.com, and we'll be happy to gift this guided meditation to you. By the way, it's a $150 value. Make sure you get ahead of that. Go ahead, and thank you for your support on that. But anyway, the Successful Soul System is the absolute it is the meditation that I created, that I've channeled, but also that I've taken pieces from all the different spiritual groups that I've studied with to help with absolute manifestation. You will learn in this practice to open your mind, to open your chakras, and to connect to your higher self and bring that light energy down through your physical body in to your lower body, through your feet, connecting here into this physical world. Working with the elements, working with the energy, working with masculine and feminine energy, working with your subconscious, and learning to completely surrender into the magic, okay? So the thing is, when you pull the energy from the heavens, from the cosmos, down into your physical body, you are doing within what you want to experience without. If you're looking to manifest things in the physical, you must learn how to bring energy from the non-physical into your physical body first. As within, so without. Everything on the outside of you is a reflection of what's happening internally. So when you learn to discipline and you learn to work with energy, you can pull higher callings that are waiting to emerge into your physical. And then you start to experience them on the outside. How do you do this? Well, one, you have to understand you're an energetic body before your physical body. You have to be taking care of cleansing, detoxing, and making space. We talk about this all the time. It's not ask, believe, receive. And if you ask me, it's ask, know, make room, receive. We have to create room. We have to open up, and we have to allow ourselves to receive these energetic higher callings into our physical body. Have you ever thought about before? Do you understand as women that we have a womb? What's in the womb? It's just space. It's literally waiting there for when it's time to have a baby, which, by the way, is the most beautiful, amazing, miraculous thing as women we can do, right? Well, the thing is, you have this space, and where does the soul come from? Like, it blows my mind if you think about it. Like, literally, our bodies, our wombs, are portals to the universe. Oh. Like, where does the soul, people can argue it's at the moment of birth, it's not before, regardless, it is through the feminine body that souls come out of, okay? That is some freaking magic, but it's through embodiment work in the physical body that your energetic body can make things into the physical. And so I want to remind you how important it is to listen to your body, to become in tune with your body. And when you want to really embody her, your inner feminine beast, it's not just thinking and feeling and moving your body, taking action as a line, but it's really understanding that your meat suit, this physical body, is the container of which holds the magic. The magic is her. It's consciousness. It's pure divine awareness. It's bringing divinity into your body and reminding every day that you get to do this and that you chose to do this and that you have the ability right now to decide for yourself to make today the most flippin' magical day in the world. You decide, and if you're a woman of your word, then so it is. And so you bring this energy into your body and you feel supported and you feel guided and you feel at home. I was with a VIP client the other day, and it was interesting. She mentioned throughout the first 5 minutes we were getting together, we were recapping how our week was going, and we were getting together, and she didn't realize, but she accidentally said think, like maybe 20 times within that first 5 minutes. Yeah, I was thinking about it, and then I thought I maybe should do this, and then I was thinking that perhaps I could think about that. Maybe I'm not thinking about it correctly, but and as she was doing it, she also didn't realize that she was looking up the entire time. She's looking up at the sky, and she's thinking, and as she's talking to me, she wasn't even connecting with me. And yes, it's virtually, right? It's not in person, but she was so up in the clouds. She was so up in the cosmos. She was so up in her upper chakras in her mind that she wasn't here present. That's what happens when we get caught in thoughts. And the thing is, thoughts, they are very limiting. Your thought is the masculine. So let's go back to sex ed. I keep doing this. I feel like maybe we should rename this podcast like Sex Ed with Cynthia. But here's the thing. If the masculine and the feminine are obviously involved when it comes to manifesting life. Well, if you think about it, technically, we hope, ladies, that it lasts for more than a few minutes, but it doesn't have to. And then the feminine is there for 9 months, right? Creating the most beautiful manifestation of life. Well, That's how it's in the physical. That's also how it is in the spiritual. The masculine is assertive, which is the thought. It can be quick, boom. But then it's through time and surrendering that that thought comes into fruition. But it's through our nurturing, it's through creating a safe space, and it's through bringing it into our physical body that we're able to bring it into the physical. And so it's important that we understand our bodies, we chose. We picked everything coming in here. And whatever society has told you about your body is not your truth. You call your truth. You stand in. You don't wait for other people to define your confidence. Healing and building a relationship with your body is so key to manifesting. It's key to manifesting. And I'm going to be super honest with you. I think it's important to be vulnerable. I've had a lot of trauma and a lot of lies and a lot of really terrible relationship basically with my body. I need to remind myself that everything in life is a relationship. Obviously, your people in your life you have relationships with, but with your business you have a relationship. With money you have a relationship. With your body you have a relationship. How are you in the partnership of your body? Are you a good partner to your body? What kind of things do you say to your body? How do you treat your body? Do you tell it that you love it? Do you nurture it? Do you take care of it? Do you pamper it? Do you show it love? Or do you tell it that it's ugly? Do you say that it's not good enough? Do you say, yeah, damn it, you work so hard, but you're still not there? This is what I used to do. I went through 2 C-sections with my babies, okay? That's some serious surgery, especially with the first one with Derek. It was an emergency. That stuff was like, I still have nightmares about it sometimes. So worth it. I would have done it 100 more times because I have my son, of course. But it puts a lot of toll on your body. And then what happens is your body's different than when you were younger, and you compare it. Or you compare it to other people. Just like your journey and your spirituality, everybody has a different story. Our bodies have different journeys. And the journey of becoming is beautiful. And we have to remind ourselves that if we are going to find peace, that we have to create a positive, beautiful relationship with that we're focusing on. So our bodies. Love your body. Pamper your body. Treat your body like a queen that it is, because this is important for you to be able to receive in your body. And you must receive the higher callings of energy into your physical body so that you can bring higher callings into the physical realm. So you can manifest the things that you desire here in the solid physical. I remember when I realized that I thought I had to do everything with my mind and take action, that I had no idea that the connection to my body was so key. And I remember just crying and pouring my eyes out, not even be able to speak about loving my body, because that's how screwed up my relationship with my body was. You know, and I realized that I was always in my head and never in my lower chakras, in my womb. It's in the sacral chakra that is where all your creativeness is. It's where your femininity is. That's where your womb really is. When your womb chakra and your womb energy connects to your heart energy, oh my goodness, this is where the freaking magic happens. But you can't do that if your brain keeps telling you that it's not where it should be or how it should be. So I'm going to give you a few affirmations that I used to make peace with my body. I love my body. I'm constantly pushing my body, but I'm also constantly loving my body. I am somebody that works out 5-6 days a week, but I also do that to get out of my head. I know getting out of my, when you're doing squats like crazy and a million burpees, you can't think about the meeting before you have the meeting. You are just thinking, oh my gosh, my buns are burning. That's good. Get out of your head and feel your body. You know, give time to your body. Strong is sexy, ladies. Strong is sexy. But it wasn't just pushing my body. That's not what I'm talking about. It's not through femininity that you push. It's through femininity that you receive. And so certain affirmations that I would say to myself daily, and I would put these on sticky notes. I'm a huge sticky note fan. I would put them on my laptop, in my car, on my mirror, in my book that I would read in my journal. I am supported in my body. Think about that. Sometimes we, as spiritual beings, realize this world is pretty tough. It's hard. It's scary. And being home feels a lot better. Being home sometimes means we're up in our intuitive and our upper chakras. Like, we're hanging out there because that feels closer to home. But we chose to come here. So if we're going to be here, don't try, don't dabble. Come here into the lower. Come here and feel your energy. Come into where you're supported in your root chakra and your sacral chakra, and allow yourself to feel the chair underneath your hiney. Haha. Now that I said that, have you even thought about that? Most likely you're probably sitting or standing. If you're standing, do you feel the ground underneath your feet? You don't even think about that. You just take it for granted. You're so in your head thinking about your next moves that you don't even feel the things around you. Stop and smell the roses. Next time you shower, oh my gosh, right? When do you actually feel the water? You're so thinking about this and thinking about that and thinking about blah, blah, blah. No, you have to feel it. Feel the world around you. Come into your body. I am supported in my body. It is safe to be in my body. We as spiritual beings realize it's scary being in the physical sometimes. So we keep ourselves up here. Allow yourself to realize you're supported. I'm supported in my body. I am safe in my body. I am home in my body. My body is sexy. Damn right. My body is beautiful. My body is a work of art. My body is divine. My body is a vehicle to support manifesting my desires. Wow. My body is a vehicle to support manifesting my desires. Say these. Feel these. Don't just think these. Feel these. And what I encourage you to do is to get into movement, get into motion, okay? Think about this. It may not be for you dropping down and doing a million push-ups and squats and burpees like I do, but also dance. You remember in your 20s when you felt so alive, you would just dance all the time, you go out dancing? When's the last time you went out dancing? You don't have to go to the club to go dancing. You can do it in your underwear in front of the mirror. Check yourself out. Watch yourself move. Have fun with it. When you dance and wiggle your hips, you move the energy down into your physical. People on YouTube like, I'm just dancing. You move it into your hips. You move it into your womb. This is where you have so much power as a divine feminine. Move, walk. I want you to do yoga, stretch, be flexible, because feminine energy isn't rigid and hard. It's flexible, it's flowing, it's unpredictable. Bring it down here. And that's what, as women in business, we forget. We're so masculine in doing. Bring the feminine in and allow it to be embodied. Drink water. If you watch me on video, I'm constantly drinking. Yes, it's because I talk a lot and because I'm thirsty, but I also make sure that I'm drinking enough water every day, because water is flowing. Water is receiving. I'm laughing at myself because just yesterday we were doing a live video inside the Spiritual Success Sorority, and very often I go rogue. I don't ever have scripts. Like right now, there's never scripts. That's just not my style. I like to be in flow. Well, of course, Disney came to me, but of course, and Pocahontas. Gotta love Pocahontas. Her song came up, and okay, I'm sorry, get ready. I know I'm not a singer, but I just have fun with it, okay? So it's like, she has that song, Riverbend, right? What's around the riverbend? I look once more. Just around the riverbend, beyond the shore. Somewhere past the sea, don't know what for. Just around the riverbed, right? But what she does, and calling for me, it's waiting for me. But she has this part, where the song starts and it says, do you know what I love the most about rivers is that you can't step in the same river twice. The water's always flowing, always changing, right? That's how your energy needs to be. Always flowing, always changing. It's movement. If you want things to come into the physical, you can't have stagnant. If your energy's stagnant, it becomes toxic. What happens to water if you put it in a pool, a pond? It gets that green mossy film over it, the insects come, and it becomes toxic. You need to have energy flow. You have to have it move. You can do this through using your mind to open up and surrender to the energy moving, but also just moving your body. Is it not a coincidence? And I know this is not for everybody, but if you look at it, some of the most successful people in the world, and a majority of them, are very physically fit. Is that a coincidence? It's because they understand that health is wealth. It doesn't matter how much money you have in the world if you don't have your health. But it also takes a disciplined person to eat the proper way, to take care of yourself the proper way, and to move your body every single day. But through that discipline is freedom. And if you can, how you do one thing is how you do everything. If you're going to have success in your business, very often it means you have success in your relationships and success in your fitness. Not always, but that's the ultimate goal, is to be aligned in all areas. It's not about fitting a certain box or shape or, looking a certain way. It's about feeling a certain way. And moving isn't just for burning calories. It's for manifesting. It's for bringing in the energy. It's for embodying her, letting her not just be thoughts in your head, but to be guided. And watch how your body, if you start moving every day as her, how she starts walking forward to opportunities that you didn't even know. You're going to start stumbling upon new people that were never there in your physical because you decided to walk into a different coffee shop that you've never been to. You decided to go into a network event that you never went to. Your body is moving you. Your body starts guiding you to where you need to be. This is embodiment. I'm supported in my body. My body is a vehicle to support manifesting my desires. Acknowledge it, embrace it, see it through.
Hey, successful soul. Before you head to the next episode of Spiritual Success, be sure to come join me and other like-minded entrepreneurs and business professionals in my Facebook group called Spiritual Success Sorority. Everyone is welcome. And if you're loving the show, you're going to love the group even more. There, I'll be engaging with you weekly in live shows, listening to your input for new weekly topics, and hosting exclusive workshops for members only. So if you're looking to really uplevel your financial and personal success, meet me on over in the Spiritual Success Sorority Facebook group. See you on the inside.